I didn't join this fraternity to be anyone's tool, and that, sir, is my answer. Ancient secret societies have been around for thousands of years, and they all date back from Greek and Roman societies. Freemasons are one of the oldest that is still around today. Jumping forward, the first fraternity in the United States was Phi Beta Kappa, and this was initiated December 5th, 1776 at the College of William and Mary. Over the next 40 to 50 years, there's been many new sororities and fraternities that have been popping up all around the United States at this time, and they grew in numbers and popularity. In 1844, the Delta Kappa Epsilon was a new fraternity that was created in the United States, and it was created at Yale, and soon installed another chapter at Miami of Ohio and Oxford. And this is where the Sigma Chi story begins. In the fall of 1854, there was an argument between the 12 members of the DKE chapter at Miami. The argument was over the position of poet for Philadelphian society. The 6 members, Benjamin Pyatt Runkle, Thomas Cohen Bell, Isaac M. Jordan, William Lewis Lockwood, and Franklin Howard Scobie, were all in an argument over who should be the next poet. At this time, poet is one of the most honorable positions in the Philadelphian society, and since most of these fraternities were literary societies themselves, this was a huge distinguishment. These 6 guys, who made up the 6 of the 7 fraternity members of Sigma Chi, believed that poets should be chosen on merit and how well you do, and not just blind loyalty. The other 6 members wanted, just because he was their fraternity member, he deserved to be the poet. After a while, since it was 6 and 6, it was hard for them to come up with a compromise, and they argued for many months. After a few months, the 6 members realized that compromise was not going to happen. They called a meeting, and they said that they would try one last time to compromise with the other 6 members. When they showed up to the meeting, they were not willing to compromise at all, and the 6 Sigma Chi founders decided that this was enough, and they have to quit. Benjamin Pyatt Runkle had his badge on, and it looked something like this. This is what our Sigma Chi badge looks like today, obviously blown up. And he took it and he laid it on the table and he said those famous words, I'm not any man's tool, and that, sir, is my answer. Soon after the disassociate with the TKEs, they joined up with William Lewis Lockwood, and he was a businessman from New York. He had a lot of money from his family, and his great business skills would help them start the Sigma Chi chapter. And on commencement at Miami at June 28, 1855, Sigma Phi was created. You notice that Sigma Phi was not Sigma Chi. Soon after this, about a year and a half later, the ritual and all of Sigma Chi's belongings were stolen due to some rival fraternity. And this is why they had to change their name from Sigma Phi to Sigma Chi. That is the founding of Sigma Chi, and now I'm going to talk a little bit about what Sigma Chi is today. Today, Sigma Chi is one of the largest fraternities in the world, and they have chapters in Australia and the United States and Canada. There's over 223 chapters and over 200,000 living members at the moment. A big thing about Sigma Chi is doing things for other people, and the Sigma Chi National Philanthropy is Children's Miracle Network. And every year, the Sigma Chi's worldwide raise millions of dollars for this philanthropy.